The tropics now. Beryl about to hit Cancun or near Cancun. And then that spot, this is a wave that we tracked all week long. It came off the west coast of Africa behind Beryl. It's now just a 10% chance for development as it moves west. It's not showing any sign of any type of organization. So this is the only show in town right now. And Beryl went from Cat 2 this afternoon back to Cat 3 this evening. Winds up to 115 miles an hour. That's a change. There's another change. Can you see what it is? So instead of moving west-northwest, it's now moving due west at 16 miles an hour. So it looks like it's going to go in south of Cancun. There's the center, maybe even south of Cozumel. Also, you can see that the storm has become more symmetrical this evening. Wind shear has let up as well. So that's what's allowed it to go back to Cat 3. So it's going to go in as a major hurricane early in the morning. And then as it crosses, still enough land interaction to weaken it down to a tropical storm, says the Hurricane Center. Then across the Gulf, and it looks most likely now that it will make landfall here near Brownsville or south of Brownsville in northern Mexico as a Cat 1 hurricane. And then after that, the questions really get going because some models turn it north into Texas, others take it more west into Mexico, and that will have big implications on how much rain we end up getting out of this in Texas or Mexico. This is going to become a rainmaker, as these tropical systems often do. So let's look at a couple of things. Here's what's steering it. There's actually a little low right here. See that counterclockwise rotation? That's kind of pulling Beryl along to the west. And as that low moves west, Beryl just kind of comes with it. And that's the big reason why the models are taking this into northern Mexico, South Texas. But after landfall, it weakens, but you can see all the moisture it's going to drag in with it. Now, this is the American model, the GFS, and it brings the moisture into Texas Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And so the GFS rainfall totals are concerning to us because 5 to 7 inches central Texas, that's close to Houston. We could have some very rainy weather early next week. We could. Other models still take this further west. This is the European model. It takes it further west into Mexico, so it's deep South Texas and Mexico. They get the heavier rain. We don't get much in that scenario, so that's the big question mark right now. We'll be watching that very carefully as that forecast evolves. Tomorrow.